How is everyone doing today? Shankar PI here. Today, just like every day, we're going to look at the Bitcoin price and the broader market and see what's going on. Today, there's been a dump and some news that has come out. So without further ado, let's cover it and dive right into the charts. Alright guys, so today we have China's Evergrande group filed for bankruptcy in New York. In New York on Thursday. So this is today. Evergrande was a company that was brought up at the end of 2021 of saying it may not be able to meet its payments, and today they are filing for bankruptcy. So how does that look in the chart? So as this news came out, the Bitcoin chart has completely dumped. S&P 500 was dumping before the close, but if we look at the futures, it is heading further down and further down on the futures contracts. So what does this mean for the market structure of Bitcoin, for the S&P 500? What's going on? So as we have stated with Bitcoin, this was a support that we were looking for the price to hold, but unfortunately it did not hold. Now, with the Bitcoin price, we have these higher highs and higher lows, right? Where are we? Yeah, so we have this higher high and higher lows, so we're on an uptrend, right? So what I'm looking for right now is just this low to not be breached. Now, if we break below this low, that would be a pretty bearish sign for the Bitcoin price. At least for me to say, hey, you know what, we may head lower and start a downtrend. So if we head down here and then have a bearish retest, to me that would indicate that okay, we will be heading further lower. But as of now, the price is still in an uptrend until we break and retest bearish from this swing low here, right? So that's kind of all we've been looking at right now. So not much has changed, and as you can see, support and resistance is right here for Bitcoin. So the major support and resistance is right here. So we're really just looking for that, right? If we breach this support and resistance area, then yes, I would say we would be heading now into a downtrend. But currently, we are still okay for the Bitcoin price, still in that uptrend. A lot of people have drawn these trend lines here and saying that the price has broken, so now we're in a downtrend. Not necessarily. We will be the downtrend would be more probable if we break this low right here. So just keep that in mind and consideration as you're trading. With the S&P 500 now, so let's just go to the SPX because I have it marked off. So we've had a strong pullback, but right here is a major support zone right here, right? So we are in a minor downtrend at the moment, definitely in a minor downtrend, but having a pullback is completely normal, man. We've had such an amazing rally. So what we're actually looking for is to see how the price reacts in this area right here. Right, how the price reacts in this area right here. So if we get down to the support and then we break below it, and then I would have a stronger bias that we would be heading a lot lower. Now if we look at the weekly chart, which I actually have not been paying too much attention on the S&P, but we have a support and resistance area right here. All right, so we have supports and resistances right here. Right, and you can see we have a bearish engulfing candle right on this area right here, right? So we have this bearish engulfing candle on this weekly time frame. So to me, this is an indication that the price is actually going to keep on heading lower. We have a lot of resistance in this area. So coming back down to here, even we have on the weekly support areas right here, very realistic for now, because this is a strong resistance area and we have a strong bearish engulfing candle here on the weekly. So just keep that in mind when we are looking at the S&P, and as well as on the monthly, we do have this bearish bearish engulfing candle. So with trading, it's all interpretation, and things change on a day-to-day basis. I think that's the best thing that I've learned. So we don't predict the market, we just react on what the market gives us, and that's kind of our job, guys. So right now, S&P, if we look at it as a whole, yes, as a whole, we are in this nice uptrend. But as of late, we're looking to really see how the price responds right here. You know, if the price flips underneath and heads lower, then we're looking to come down to this level, right? So we just play it level by level, but the price is definitely bearish in the upcoming days. My opinion. But yeah, so with Bitcoin still in an uptrend, guys, you know, we just touched the support, you know, and we had a lot of buyers just step in there when we touched the support. So, you know, we'll see how the next day or two plays out. But yeah, you can see that this was a support zone, and the price really broke through very heavily. So we will see exactly what happens with Bitcoin in the next day or two after this news passes, if we break below this. But right now, nothing to be worried for. This zone area needs to be protected. If it doesn't, then, you know, we'll be heading in a downtrend shortly after. So TLT, again, still bearish. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance right now is pushing down. So Bitcoin dominance is pushing down. So essentially, normally that would indicate that altcoins are doing well. For this case, when the Bitcoin dominance is pushing down and the Bitcoin price is pushing down as well, that does not necessarily mean that money is flowing into altcoins. Sometimes that could mean that money is just flowing faster out of Bitcoin than it is flowing out of altcoins. So at this moment, because we had this news, like if we look at Ethereum, it's pushing down too. So yeah, that's the largest altcoin. If we look at a couple other altcoins, yeah, let's look at any of these other altcoins. They're all pushing down, right? So right now, all these altcoins are pushing down. Yeah, we had a couple. Most of them are pushing down. Oh, yeah, they're all pushing down. These are shorts, short tokens. So yeah, you can see they're all pushing down except for the short tokens that we have. So what this indicates to us for the Bitcoin dominance is that the Bitcoin dominance is pushing down faster. The Bitcoin is losing money faster than altcoins at the moment. So when we get something like this, that's kind of what it means. Not kind of, that is what it means, is that dominance goes down, Bitcoin's going down rapidly. Doesn't mean altcoins are going up. Indication, Bitcoin is losing money faster than altcoins. And if we look at the USDT dominance, yeah, so USDT dominance is rising. So it indicates to us that, okay, the money is flowing into stable coins. So this is really what it means. And the USDT dominance, guys, we want to look for, you know, we have supports here, we have support here, you know, so we're kind of in between the support and resistance area right here. So, you know, we're looking for some type of break up or break down. If we break up above this, and head higher, Bitcoin will suffer a lot more, you know, than we would like. And if we break down, then, you know, we could have an alt season and a lot of price discovery with altcoins and Bitcoin doing extremely well. So when Bitcoin moves, when the USDT dominance moves up, normally that indicates that people are putting their money into the USDT tether and they're scared of what's going on in the market. If the USDT dominance is going down, that means the higher probability people are putting money into altcoins and Bitcoin, and they're feeling more confident. So now we've just been consolidating in this area right now. So nothing has really significant has been happening, right? So And if I actually overlay Bitcoin, you can see how they're pretty much the opposite of, of each other, right? So they're mirroring each other. Yeah, so you can see that they're mirroring each other right now. So yeah, the USDT dominance just consolidating, and as you see, we've had this massive spike up, and on Bitcoin we had this major pullback. So watching this for a break up or break down will also help you understand if you should add more risk or take off risk in your trading or in your investing, right? So let's look at ETH versus Bitcoin. Yeah, so right now Ethereum again versus Bitcoin is losing. It's just still really on the support in between this channel, so nothing crazy that's going on. I would anticipate that over time, we will have a break up in this, and like we were discussing, when ETH does well against Bitcoin, that's normally an indication that other altcoins are going to be doing well as well, right? So you want to keep that in mind as you're trading that. Right now, not much is going on, guys. You do have micro caps that are exploding and making 100, 200, 300x gains, definitely happening in the market. But as a whole, for the risk, is not necessarily the time to ape into all these coins. Just DCA in and risk what you can afford to lose, and keep it simple, right? So that's really it for today's video, guys. We just wanted to look at the S&P 500 and Bitcoin, as I know a lot of videos are going to start coming out about Bitcoin's data or whatever, and kind of scaring you guys. But we are, if we look at our our playbook here, I would say, or our if we look at our playbook or our model here, I took this out. We are still in the accumulation phase, right? We are still in the accumulation phase. We're looking for the top of Bitcoin this cycle around 127. Obviously, I have no idea what the top is going to be, but definitely opportunity for it to hit 127. I don't think we're going to go to 200k or 300k. I think we're going to get there over time. So just realistically, after being in this market for a little bit, a lot of fear and greed shows up, but we got to be realistic with what we really are anticipating, right? So last market cycle, as well as we had these RSIs really overextended in the last bull cycle, and many thought that we're gonna keep on heading higher, right? But realistically, if you look in hindsight, the RSI had a huge divergence on the monthly. Yeah, we had this huge divergence on the monthly, right, where the price pushed up, and then we had a massive divergence on the monthly time frame, also indicating that the bull market is over, right? So this is really let's just be realistic. Altcoins are going to give you amazing gains when the market turns around, but as of Bitcoin, we're looking maybe the peak maybe 120,000. I'm not really thinking we're going to go that much above. I don't know if we're going to go to 200k. We can go to 172. I would say maybe between 80k and 172,000 would be the top. But we're looking at diminishing returns. Bitcoin's not going to be moving crazy exponentially in this bull run. It will be compared to other assets, but at the same time, you do have other assets that are now definitely outperforming Bitcoin. Maybe for the first 8 years of Bitcoin's life, it outperformed most assets. But in the next bull run where tech, AI, and everything starts running crazy, Bitcoin is not going to be the number one asset that's going to be, the top performer in the time that you get in and out. It's more of like a long-term play savings account for yourself, right? So that's really it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we are getting close to the end of the month, and as promised, we are going to start introducing some altcoins that we've done some research on, that I think that you guys will definitely benefit, looking at understanding how I'm doing my research, how I think that the next bull run is going to play out. Yeah, and then you can maybe adopt some of these teachings and some of these philosophies I have with altcoins that I think are going to perform very well, so that you can capitalize in the market. Just be kind to yourself in these markets. Things are going to go up, things are going to go down. You really have no idea what's going to do well or not. Try to learn as much as you can during this time, because when the market does pick up, you don't really want to be online looking or watching anything, because a lot of greed, FOMO, just a lot of unbecoming characters come out in the influence space, in the Twitter space, and it's gonna pull those emotions out of you and you're gonna allow yourself to make irrational decisions. All right, so just learn these things from now, so that when the market picks up, you're not looking anywhere to make decisions. You just look within yourself with the skill set you have to actually sell and take profit, and just use the money to enhance your life. We're here on this earth to enjoy our life experience, right? So if you're working, if you're doing having a business, you're an entrepreneur, whatever you're doing to try and get to the next level in life, either you're inspiring someone, you're being of service, but also you're not trying to do something that's, you're not gonna try to enjoy your life in the fullest. You want to enjoy your life as much as you can in its entirety. Not have fun, but just enjoy. You know what I mean? Kind of have a savory way about your life, where you're not like sugar, you're more like a steak, where you can enjoy it for a long time. So just keep that in mind as you're investing in cryptocurrency, is that most of these projects, probably for the next 10-15 years, are all going to go to zero. There's never been a cryptocurrency project to this day that has delivered on any single promise that they've said, because all cryptocurrencies are just like startups. They are startups. They are companies that are trying to make it, and most startups fail. So just ride it and then sell it. You know what I mean? So don't get caught up in the hype of whatever you think this company is going to do, and I'm going to hold on for a long time. Just trade it, don't date it, because money doesn't they're not thinking of you, and so you shouldn't be thinking of them. And you have to remember that most of these companies that you're buying into, they may be using your liquidity, your money, to actually work on their project, right? So they're using that money that you bought into their coin. They're using that money to actually get their stuff going. So at the same time, you might as well just capitalize on the profit when the market goes up, and sell at some point. All right, so without further ado, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And at the beginning of the next month, I will start introducing some altcoins that I'm going to be looking at for the next bull market. So anyways, take care.